FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we are the BosStitchers. Thanks for joining us today. Today is April 6th, and this is episode 85. Wow.
85. Oh,
thanks for joining us. Today is a
sun's trying to come out.
Sunny-ish, cloudy-ish day.
It's raw though. It's not very. It's a good day to be inside still. It's a little brighter out, but it's a good day to be inside.
But it's not as bad as Thursday, right?
Oh,
Wednesday to Thursday was the bad day.
Right, yeah. I woke up, the wind was howling. I mean, really howling, like all night long. It was definitely like this nor'easter.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
And definitely more snow than like I thought there was going to be here.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get more
to the
rain.
Maine people,
Yeah.
I know. This is nothing. Right?
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And I didn't feel the earthquake, did you?
Oh, we did.
Did you?
I did, yeah. So, I was at my desk, and then outside of my office, there's a couple of people that sit outside my office. And, it was just like, so we felt it. And I saw the chain on my shade going back and forth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was, it was really interesting.
Yeah. That's something we don't experience.
No. How was your Easter?
Oh, Easter was lovely. There were 11 of us here.
You cooked?
Well, mainly Dave cooked, I have to say. He's the big holiday cook. I'm the daily one. We always have this joke that I'm afraid of big meat. So he made the ham, which I don't think it's anything to be afraid of.
Yeah, no.
Ham. Other things maybe.
Yeah.
But so he did that. And we had a lovely group. So
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. Very good. We had 10 at my house.
All right.
And it was the perfect number because I was able to bring out a little card table and put it at the end of the main table.
Yeah.
So, and I got to bring out my china and my Waterford, and so it was fun, and Howie folded the napkins into these little bunnies.
I forgot. Michael went through a phase when he was younger, and he would do the napkins. We haven't had that in a while. Yeah.
So we had it was a
we
was a
didn't
nice day.
Put the card table out. So we were a very cozy 11 around the table.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Hope everybody had a good holiday.
Yeah.
You're celebrating.
Yeah. And let's see, Ramadan ends on the 9th, I believe. So that's, so Tuesday. a few more days.
Yeah.
And then Passover is soon. I don't know exactly the date, but yeah. I wanted to give people who had been asking me about my acupuncture and my tinnitus, the ringing in my ear. So I went, and they seem to think it is mainly due to like tightness in my neck and shoulders. So that's what they mostly worked on. And I went to a few sessions, and it didn't really seem to help. So I've given up on acupuncture. And I didn't, when I first started out in my career, I was a phlebotomist, and realized that it really makes a big difference which end of the needle you're on.
Oh, I bet it does. Yeah. And you prefer the giving versus the receiving end of that? Yeah.
So,
well, I was thinking, though, if it's due to tension in your neck and shoulders, I'm prescribing that come retirement, there might be Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of improvement in that.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, I hope it.
But yeah, so it was getting kind of louder, but now it's kind of ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
So it's louder sometimes, softer other times. So I'm just going to keep, working on my neck and shoulders by myself.
Yes.
And we'll see what happens there. So, all right. I think we should get to stitching.
All right.
Would you like to throw out the first stitch?
I would love to.
Play ball!
I've got a couple here. This is... Oops, I got the wrong page out here. Excuse me a moment there. I showed this last time. Portuguese Fish. This was one of my Boss Me calls for March. And as I tend to do, when I get into something, I cannot put it down. So I have been working away on this. And, oops, oh, I'm sorry.
So let's see. I just want to remind the people. This was the March 2018 The World of Cross-Stitching magazine.
Here I am. So, don't have any of them completely finished, but I'm now on to the fourth and last. And I love this. I've loved it for years.
Yeah.
And it's, as I mentioned before, it's also a really good one for stitch days. Because the heads of all the fishes, they're basically one color. And I've been concentrating on the harder part of these, the background. So the fill-in should be pretty easy. And as we'll discuss at the end, we've got a lot of stitch days coming up.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
looking forward to it.
Yeah. So I think maybe that'll be nearing completion.
Yeah.
After how many years, I'm not quite sure.
The patterns on this are really fun.
Yeah, they are. And those colors are so bright and cheery.
I think that one might be my favorite.
Me too. Yeah.
That's really nice.
Those sea kind of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then I just kind of felt like I needed a new start, I guess.
Okay.
I had discovered this in many other mill hills when I was, I've talked about, we have pretty much the whole inside of our house painted, which we only do every 2 to 3 decades. And I discovered many a mill hill kit, and this is a really fun one, this Mardi Gras mask, I think it's called. It's called Purple Mask, but
clearly Mardi Gras though.
Yeah, all those pretty colors. So I don't have a ton done on this, but it was a start. Yeah.
Nice.
And actually, we have a freebie square on our Boss Me for April, so it was even appropriate.
Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. And that was short and sweet for me.
All right. I don't really have too much more. So keeping on the Mill Hill theme, I have Tree Farm here, which is the Buttons and Beads Christmas Village Winter Series. And that is what it will look like. And I've been working a lot on this because I have on my Boss Me is to start another one of these Christmas Village series. So I didn't really want to start it until I finished this one. So that's why I've been kind of you. That's why I'm been kind of working furiously on this. Yeah. So here we are, and I think I might finish this today.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I have some birds to put down in this corner, and there's some back stitching. I need to finish the string of lights here, and then back stitching down the pole. And I think that might be it.
Great.
Yeah.
And are you thinking of flat folds for all of these? I think you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they'll look good.
Yeah. So this will go.
Put them on that other mantle that you're building. I think we discussed.
That's right.
Yeah, those will look nice.
Yeah. So that will that way if I have all these flat folds, then I can set them up as a little village. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. This is another Boss Me call that I really want to get done, and I think I'm going to finish this one soon too, because I've actually changed my Boss Me on this, and I'll talk about that in a second. But this is Alphabets in Cross Stitch Looney Tunes by this is a Leisure Art leaflet. It's number 3010. And so in this booklet are alphabets of Looney Tunes characters. And you can see all the different ones here. So I am doing Sylvester and doing my husband's name. Get rid of that. And here we are. So my husband's name is Howie. And there we go. I was going to do and Jane, but I've decided that I'm not going to do Jane. I'm just going to finish up Howie. And the background here, you can pick any color you want. So I picked a blue, and the blue is 1/1. So I just have to, I do have to do back stitching around all of the letters. The only letter that's completely done now is the W. Realize that I have to do the back stitching around the outside, but that won't take very long. And I have the I is all done, and then I just have the E. Well, no, the I is not all done because all of the Sylvesters have a little bit of back stitching around the eyes and nose, and then I have the background of this guy, and then it will be done.
Yeah.
So coming along.
Let's see. I thought you just had a real little bit to do. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the back stitch now when I look close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only just like
it's not going to be
wise. Yeah. It's really only that little bit of blue and all that, isn't it?
Right. And then so this will go quick because it's outline, and I'm just doing the outline, and then the outline, and then there'll be a little bit of back stitching here, a little bit here, and then fill in the background. Yeah. So I think I can finish this week too.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a lot of finishes on your horizon.
I'm hoping so. Any of you that watched our was it our last video?
Yeah.
That I did my whip parade. I have 50, which is too many.
50, that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have another start too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right.
This is actually being done on 28 count Cashel linen in the color Confederate gray. And I didn't tell you that I'm doing all of those Mill Hill Christmas Village on a 28 count Zweigart and mushroom.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Actually 28 count Lugana mushroom. All right, and then
I think I see a new start.
I am still going, even though I have 50 whips.
Yes.
I am going to stick to my guns and say that I decided that in 2024 I was going to do 24 new starts, and they were going to be smalls or small-ish. And so on April 1st, I started this one. It's a Handblessings. It's called Rainy Day Cardinal. And he's so cute. These, the raindrops, the little circles, those are all beads.
Oh.
And it comes with a little ladybug charm. Look at how cute that is. So I did get a start on it. Yeah. I did get a start on it. And here we are. I did the outline of the bird so that...
Oh, that'll be good for retreat stitching.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I just have to make sure that I leave, you know, it's not solid fill-in because I have to leave space for the beads. Okay. So I just have to be careful of that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, this will be really good retreat stitching.
And those beads will be a heck of a lot easier than all those French knots. Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're, let's see.
It's cute.
Okay. Yeah, they're B161, which is, I think is a clear.
It looks clear.
Looks like a clear bead.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, should be
finished in no time.
Should be really cute. Finished in no time. Well, there is a lot of, you know, solid stitching.
Yeah, there is actually.
Because if you put in the raindrops, you know, then it's, or know where the raindrops are.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be quick.
Yeah.
It'll be quick.
All right. Any finishes?
I do have a finish.
Okay.
So, if you are just joining us for the first time, welcome, and thank you for being here. If you have been watching us for a while, thank you, and glad you're back. For any of you who don't know, I work at MIT, and I am going to be retiring. My last day is June 3rd, so it's coming up quick. And there were a couple of people at work that I wanted to do gifts for. And one of them is a big Star Wars fan. So I looked up a couple of Star Wars charts on Etsy, and they will be linked below. And one of them is Hive of Scum and Villainy by Hardcorestitchcore. And the chart looks like this. And I just took this chart and I did the, what's it called? Something Isley. The name of the village. I can't think of it. But, Das Isley? I can't think of it. Anyway, I just used this. And the interesting thing kind of here is that this building here really looks like the MIT Dome. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then the other part of the other chart that I used was from SweetAdelineHandmade on Etsy. And I don't have a printout of that because it didn't have like all it was the chart. But that is her name. And the name of the chart is Wretched Hive. So I used the words for that. And then I had a Star Wars chart that was a Christmas chart. And it had some of the elements from Star Wars. Okay. So... so this, and I did it all in browns on Vintage Country Mocha, 32 count linen. And here's my finish.
Ah, very nice.
So I was going to put a border around it and then decided not to, but I felt like I needed something up here. So we have the Millennium. I was gonna say the Starship Enterprise, and people would murder me. This is the Millennium Falcon, and then I have a couple of jet fighters on the side there. And it says, "You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy." So I just have to, you know, I have a couple of months, but I want to get this done. So I will.
What do you think you're going to do for finish?
I will frame it. So yeah. I'll just.
Because who wouldn't want to put that on their wall at work?
Exactly. So yeah, I will, and I'll frame it myself. I'll just stretch it and lace it. Probably just maybe just on mat board. I'll see how not mat board. Comic book.
Oh yeah. Board. Okay.
So I'll see how that works out. Otherwise, I'll put it on mat board, and I'll get a thicker frame. So we'll see how that works out. But that.
All right.
Look forward to seeing that in the near future as an FFO. All right.
All right.
Do you have any FFOs?
Well, speaking of.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
We both have FFOs.
Yes, one of us only has one now.
Because I saw my good friend at Easter.
And her good friend said...
It's also your good friend.
Tell Chris to stop doing this. And I can't blame her. In fact, I think I've practically lost count of how many...
but then she said she was only kidding.
I know. And I said, I think you're going to have to do one more for me. There's always one more.
You have to have one for yourself.
I do. So here it is, once again. Prairie Schooler Santa, 1992. It was a very good year. And as always, Janet knocked it out of the park. With this beautiful finish. Isn't that great fabric? That's just perfect. I love the snowflake charm she added too. This never gets old for me.
Yeah, I know. Is that the 16 count? Is that the Davos?
Yeah, I think it's 18 count actually, but
18. Okay.
Yeah, same idea.
Yep.
Yeah, Davos in putty.
Putty khaki.
Yeah, putty khaki, that's right. Yeah, I should have that memorized. So here he is. Thank you, Janet. For your patience.
Then, so I had a couple of FFOs that, again, my good friend finished for me. This one is this is a Doreen Jones Sal.
From a magazine or no?
From, you can get it actually on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It's a free Sal that she did. Oh, the sun's coming out.
Yeah, how unusual. See it through the raindrops on the screen.
Yeah. So this was a 2022 Sal, and like I said, it was Doreen Jones, and it's called Flowers and Bees. This one, there were 10 parts, I think, and this is actually part 9.
Oh, okay.
So
I love that. It's so pretty and springy looking.
Yeah, and it's really small, but it's very, very cute.
Love that fabric too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my other finish was, this is a Tiny Modernist chart, and it's Autumn House on a Hill.
Did you get that at Stitch North?
I did. Yep. And I only used 3 colors on it, and very nice fabric in the back.
Looks
and
like
it's
blackbird
like
kind of fabric.
chenille trim.
Yeah. Makes you wanna.
So, yep. So this I really like too.
That's very nice.
And then this is an oldie but goodie. I stitched this a long time ago, but never did any finishing with it. So this is called Smoky Bear, and it is my Studio Create on Etsy. And here he is.
I always love Smokey.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Smokey when he sees that.
Yes.
That's great.
So,
and that wasn't a lot of stitching, huh? I mean, it's dense, what there is. But,
right. Yeah, but it's...
But I love the way that's done.
It's all solid stitching.
Yeah.
Really. So, you know, you do these couple of things, the word, and then outline it, and you're, you know, great project for a retreat.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love how it's just the fabric and there's no, like, outline of the face.
Me too.
So,
and great backing fabric.
Yes. Yeah. So, I love him.
Yeah.
All right, and those are my FFOs.
We kept Jana pretty busy.
I know. I'm hoping to keep her more busy.
Yeah, I think you will. Haul?
I do have some haul.
All right.
How about you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. You want me to go first, or would you like to go first?
You go right ahead.
Okay. So these are, yes, board.
All right.
This is the Color and Cotton Thread Club, and these are the March 2024 colors.
Nothing says spring like that.
I know, right?
Those colors.
So, yes, these
just
are
gorgeous.
Beautiful. And we have Pickle.
Does look like that.
And Cardinal.
Ooh.
It's got some really nice variegation in that.
Red.
And Salamander.
Is that what they look?
Some of them, I think. And Bumblebee. And Marina.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. And then I get 10 skeins, and this is the other package. And we have Chimney Sweep. It's a nice gray. And Hot Cocoa.
Put that away until winter.
Yep. Silver Lining.
Ah,
that's pretty.
Yeah.
Pale Ochre.
Now that's when I really have to ask, is that what it looks like?
Now the sun is
now
really...
I have to put down the shade. It's so bright.
And then Old Lace.
That's a nice off-white.
Yeah. So that's that.
Wow. That is a good lineup. Very nice.
Yes. All right. And then, let's see, a couple of weeks ago now, I went to Randy's, the World in Stitches, and she had a lot of fabric that she had gotten from the...
Market, right?
From Market, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't need any more fabric.
But I can see why you got this. You didn't get that for anything in particular, right?
I did not. I was...
But it's such a great color.
Yeah. Well, I was actually thinking about it for my niece's sampler, but decided probably not. Anyway, I'm glad I got it because I would have gotten it anyway. This is a 36 count Fox and Rabbit, and the name of it is Inca. And let's see. I don't know if we're going to be able to really capture it, but yeah I guess you can kind of see. But it's like a tan, and it's got some like,
rose-ish looking.
Yeah, rose purple-ish. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful fabric.
Feels great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got a half a yard because if I did decide to do that for my niece's thing, then that's what I need.
Yeah.
So
which is scary.
Which is scary, yes, it is. Very scary. But anyway, so it's really, really pretty.
You find so much you could do in there.
Yeah. And then I got a chart, Barefoot Needle Art, put out another one of the lamppost charts.
Yeah,
I had to get this.
Yeah.
And this is called Owl Terrace. And he's really cute.
It is cute.
So, yeah.
You gonna do that one on the same fabric? They did the,
I don't know. Well, probably not, because that other one was the petty point with the dots. And so I think I wouldn't want it to look like snow.
Yeah.
So probably not on the same fabric, because it's got all the leaves coming down. But I'll find something to put it.
I think you will. Yeah.
All right. So we both got the same.
We did. Should we open it?
Sure.
We both got the same wrinkled fabric.
Yeah. This is another barefoot needle art, and this is our fabric of the quarter. And this quarter's fabric is called Mocha.
That's not showing at all.
Yeah, it's too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's... Oh.
You might have to trust us on this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on a better angle than me.
Yeah.
Slightly better.
This is, let's see. Oh. This is, it's a beautiful green.
It is. Yeah.
It's a beautiful light green. And
kind of limeish looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, there we go. Maybe you can see it.
Yeah, maybe double.
You can see it just a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's very pretty.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
It's got a little modeling in it. But okay.
Very nice.
What else you got?
Oh, well, I just have a couple of things. One thing that I couldn't find, it was, whoops, excuse me if I jostled everyone, which was making me not happy, but that'll come another day. This is one that I've been looking at for a while. Erin Elizabeth's Valentine's Tear. And I love Valentine things because of the colors in it. So I think that'll be a pretty quick stitch too. 62 times 85. Those are pretty small.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks a heck of a lot bigger than that.
I know.
Wow.
But it actually seems pretty manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had to get it. Prairie School of Santa 24. It was inevitable, so I've heard mixed reviews, I think, about this, although I guess it actually sold out pretty quickly. But Santa does look kind of thin in this one.
He does.
Yeah. Maybe a Santa for 24 was what they were going for. I don't know. And there's a lot of backstitch in that, in the lettering, all the trees that are here. But, you know, I'm kind of a purist on Prairie School of Santa, so I'll probably do every last bit of it.
And when might you start that?
I don't know. I think I might have to now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that could be some, potentially some retreat stitching there. Oh, and plus when we get to Boss Me, I had that in March, 5 days on a Prairie Schooler. Can you believe I didn't do that?
You didn't do that yet?
No, I didn't do that. So I think I've got to catch up.
There you go.
I have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Next we had, there was a sale.
Okay. Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
The Pine Mountain sale. I did see that. I did see that.
Have a couple of these going. Great to have for like appointment stitching, you know, when your lighting isn't all that good and everything. And as I just said, I love Valentine colors. So here it is. This is
Valentine typography pillow
I'm glad
kit.
you said that, because that's one of those words I can never pronounce. Right? Yeah,
it's pretty.
Yeah, so
it comes with the
everything.
Pillow insert.
Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't.
No. Oh, it doesn't.
That's the problem. When those get a little bit bigger, you have to buy that separate. So I did buy it to be sure that I had it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wish it did, but now on the other hand, whoops, I guess we have the, I guess they don't even really give you the picture anymore. Isn't that awful? So I guess I can't even show this, but anyway, I got marches too.
March.
Can't really see it. March. It's
okay.
It's just like one of those monthly kinds. You can't really see anything because it's the chart. You know, the old pot of gold and shamrocks and
what have you.
Yes, what have you when it comes to March, right? You know?
See, now this is weird because it says Valentine Typography Pillow Kit. Now, wouldn't you...
I know.
So, does it come with the...
It comes with the
fabric.
With the fabric and the made pillow. You know, the pillowcase, if you want to call it that. And the thread. But you have to buy the pillow to insert in it. Kind of once you get
it. Yeah.
You know,
All right.
this little square.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kind,
got it.
They don't tend to.
Got it. Okay.
Do that.
So this is how you bought it.
Yes.
But you have to buy the pillow.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute though.
Yeah, it is. And one other thing. For Such a Time by Sweet Wing Studio. And I like this Bible verse. Perhaps you were created for such a time as this. So I'll do this, but I don't know if I like the way that is written out, Esther 4:14. So I may change that part a little bit.
I like that.
Yeah. That should also be a quick one. And that's it, because I can't find that other thing. Maybe next time.
Well, you did have a lot going. You did have a lot going on here.
Maybe
the painting is done though.
Painting is done. It was done the Thursday before Easter.
Okay.
I think they wrapped up. So yeah.
That didn't take that long, actually, did it?
No, it was 8. Maybe I guess they finished on Wednesday. Maybe it was 8 full days.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So
nice to have that done and over with.
Yeah, good.
Now there's only 25 other home improvement projects to concentrate on.
One at a time. One at a time. All right. Do you have any plans?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Stitching wise?
Yeah, you want to, or other, sure.
Well, are we on to?
Tell the people.
All right. Should I talk about our, I guess I might as well.
Might as well.
Next week.
Talk about anything you want. I got all afternoon.
Well, in that case.
Buckle up, people.
Now that I'm center stage. Well, I thought I'd talk about Boss Me first.
Okay. All right, yeah, let's
I've
talk
already
about that first.
Confessed that I got so wrapped up in my 5 days on Portuguese Fish that I didn't get to Prairie School. So I think I'm going to get that. Yeah. And then we had 3 picks this month because we had the free space. Yes. So I've clearly taken the free space. That I've conquered. And I've got 7 days on Sir Thomas.
Oh, wow.
Which I really do want to do that. I love Sir Thomas. That's not retreat stitching for me, though. That's
no, probably not.
Especially when you've only got this much done on it. And my other, I can double dip. Yeah? 7 days on something holiday. Something holiday. Perfect. There you go. Wow. I knew I was holding off for a reason. All right. I'm good.
You still have some of that fabric?
Yeah, I think I do. And if not, I did buy a little piece, kind of that Bible verse, but this is, what's this? 32 count lamb's wool. Oh, yeah. I love lamb's wool. Me too. I do too. So I could always use this for that too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. So I could really get that started. I don't mean done. Yeah. Well, no, but, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Exactly. Yeah. Burn the candle at both ends or something.
All right.
So, but speaking of plans, we are very excited to be heading to the Grape Escape next weekend in New York.
Yeah.
And it's conveniently located near Hobby House.
Yes, it is.
So
I think we'll probably be making a short trip there.
I think
or maybe a long trip there.
Yeah. Well, we're in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It
would be rude not to.
Oh, I think it would. Yeah. So we're doing that, and then the next weekend we're going to see our Maine friends.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be fun. We're going to the Library Stitchers retreat. Oh, and then
very exciting.
The following weekend is Stitch North.
Yeah.
So a while
Got
back.
your suitcase packed?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm probably not going to have to really unpack, right? A while back I was thinking about going to all of these retreats. They ended up being 3 weekends in a row, and I said to my husband, "What would you think if I went to these retreats?" And he said, "Fine, go ahead," which was lucky because I had already signed up for all of them.
Yeah, I'll admit I didn't divulge all of them together in one. It's just kind of retreat season.
It is.
How it happens.
It's definitely gonna start up. People have already started going to retreats.
I know, yeah. We're behind, you mean?
I know. Yeah, we certainly are.
Well, we'll do our best to catch up.
Yeah. So for me, for the next, as far as stitching goes, like Chris said, we're going to have a lot of opportunity to stitch. But let's face it, how much stitching? I'm hoping to get
versus talking.
I'm hoping to get some stitching done at these retreats. Let's just put it that way. I have my Boss Me board that I'm definitely going to finish that Mill Hill kit.
Oh yeah,
And then I'm definitely going to finish the Sylvester.
Yeah.
So that will be 2 things off my Boss Me board that will be done. I also I have to do some work on Ask, Seek, Knock. That was my pull for for April. And the other one was Scarecrows in the Pumpkin Patch. So those are my April. And then my free space is to make Tracy nervous with Skeleton Crew. Tracy from OG Stitchery and I are doing a sal for it's called Skeleton Crew. It's the Cricket Collection, and she is way far ahead of me, if she hasn't finished it already.
Right, I know.
But my goal is to, make her a little nervous anyway.
Yeah.
Put a few stitches in, make her think a little. So make her think she's...
Oh, I bet she's shaking in her boots.
Make her think she's not going to run away with this. So... Anyway, so it'll be some fun stitching coming up.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to get a couple of things squared away so that I can just do some solid stitching at the retreats.
Yes.
Not have
always nice
to think too much.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, that leads to error.
For sure. Yeah. Alrighty then. So I'm not sure exactly when we're going to film next.
Yeah,
probably
we're thinking maybe in a couple of weeks in Maine.
Yeah.
That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah. And if we don't in Maine, then it'll be, soon after we come home.
Yeah.
So thank you again for joining us, and we will see you again soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.